Hi everyone, you're welcome to my channel. This is Sapphire Needles. Today we'll be making a mermaid skirt with a train. If this is something you'd like to learn, please keep watching till the end. If you're a new person to this page, please do well to subscribe and hit that notification bell to always get a notification whenever I post. And to my old subscribers, I say thank you. Let's get started. So these are the measurements needed for the skirt. First things first, replacing the waist measurements, which is 8 inches. This is a stretchy fabric, and make sure you fold it and make sure the stretchy part is on the part where you're going to put your circumference measurement. Then the length of this is 45 inches, and I added 2 inches because it's going to be a dress, so I added 2 inches to join to the half length, 1 inch, and then 1 inch to hem it. So now I'll be placing my measurement. First I'll place the waist right here. The waist measurement is 8 inches, circumference is 32 by 4 is 8. Now I'll place it here, 8 inches. I hope this is visible. This is 8 inches, and I can decide to put sewing allowance even though this is stretchy. So I'll just go ahead and use 0.5 as my sewing allowance here. Then from this selvage I'll place my hip measurement, which is 9 inches below the waist. The hip measurement is 11, circumference is 44 by 4, it's 11 inches. With my sewing allowance 0.5, that's 11.5, and this is where it will be. So here is the hip, and then you also need your waist to knee measurement. Now the waist to knee measurement is 24 inches. 24 inches, I'm going to go up by 2 inches because you can't place this measurement right on the knee, so I'll go up by 2 inches. That puts me here 22 inches. So I'll roll a horizontal line across here. This is where my knee measurement is going to be, 2 inches above the actual knee. I hope you understand that. You take your waist to knee measurement and then place this measurement 2 inches above the knee. This lower part is the hemline, and I folded this front piece by 22. Let me show you. This is 22 inches, 22, because the hip measurement is 44 by 2 gives me 22 because of the hemline. When we get here to the lower part, you understand why I folded this by 22. So this is my hip waist measurement. Hip is 11 plus 0.5 inch for sewing, and then 11 I'll subtract 1.5. I'll place the same measurement here, 11.5. Right, this is 11.5, the same as the hip measurement, minus 1.5. That puts me here. So this is where my knee circumference is. Knee circumference is hip minus 1.5. That's what I placed here. So I'll connect this now. Just like this. Because this part goes in. Just like this. Just like this. Now we are going to the lower part. Here, this is the reason I put folded this fabric by 22 so that I can extend it. So if your hip measurement is 11, ensure that the part that is going to be wide, the A-shaped part, the lower part, is going to be double of your hip measurement. So now I will extend these points on the knee down to this point right here. So let's just do that connection. Voila, we are done. The shape is already out, so this is it. We are done with our front pattern. It's that easy. I hope you can see it. This is the front. We're done with the front, so I'll just cut it out now, and then we'll use the front to cut the back. Curving it right here. I'm not going to make this point sharp. Even though I use the ruler, just make sure you curve it at that knee area. If you're using a stretchy fabric and you want it snatched, you don't even need to add sewing allowance. So this is it. This is the front piece right here. This is the front piece right here. So now let's go ahead to cut the back piece. Okay, so I've placed the front on the back, and this is it. This is the front, and this is where I'll be cutting the back piece. What I'm going to do now is I'll trace the side out, because the side is the same as the front. So I'll just go ahead and trace the side out. I've also left on the center back 8 inches for my train, and I'll be using 8 inches for the lower part as well. So let me just trace this out. The side is the same as I said, so don't tracing this out. Next thing I'll be doing is I'll mark out my zipper allowance right here on the upper part of the skirt. The zipper allowance 1 inch for zipper allowance here, and the length of the zipper will be 9 inches. So here 1 inch, 1 inch here, and 1 inch here. So now just put a straight line there, 1 inch. So this is my zipper allowance here. Now from the zipper allowance to 12 inches right here, I would close it up here 1 inch all the way, and now I'll start connecting these to where I want the train to be at the lower part of the back. So this is what I mean. From the point where I marked 12 inch right here, I'm going to extend it to this lower part here, right here. The length of this train is going to be 8 inches, so I've left 8 inches below the front piece, 8 inches below the front piece. So this is it. I'll really line across here. I hope you can see that. So this is the line I've rolled across. Now remember I said the side is constant. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to connect from this point here to the edge, right there, to the edge of the back, just like this. I came down by 12 inches from the zipper allowance, so this is what I mean. I'll connect it to that point, 8 inches below the hemline of the front, right here. And then on the side of the front, I'm going to do a curve. The side is constant, same thing as the back. So I'll connect this to the hemline with a curve, just like this. And then the shape is already coming out. So this is what it looks like. From 12 inches below the zipper line, I'll take this, I'll roll a straight line to the center back, just like this, just like this, to the center back, just like this. And then I'll curve from the side. I'll curve from the side right here. It has to be a curve, just like this. Now let's cut out. It's that easy and straightforward. So from the waist all the way to 12 inches is 1 inch. It's just a straight line, because you're going to be joining this part and then fixing the zip here, and then the train starts all the way. So let's cut this out now. Okay, so now we're done cutting it, and this is what it looks like. This is the waist, the hip, the knee area, and then this is the lower part. This is what it looks like. So now I'll just go ahead and join it on the sides, so we'll see the final look. Okay, so this is the final look. Put it together on the sides and closed the back where we're going to put the zipper. Thank you so much for watching. We've come to the end of this video. I hope you learned something. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. See you in my next video. Bye.